The Prince and Princess of Wales have met with volunteers and operational staff to thank them for their work on the Queen's committal service at Windsor Castle, in their first in-person engagement since Her Majesty's funeral on Monday. Prince William and Kate, who opted to wear her recycled £2,150 Dolce & Gabbana collarless long coat in black, arrived at Windsor Guildhall today to pass on their appreciation to volunteers and staff who worked on the service at St George's Chapel, which followed Her Majesty's state funeral at Westminster Abbey. They also thanked the group for supporting the large crowds that gathered in Windsor to commemorate the Queen and watch the procession of her coffin up the long walk to the castle before the service. The Prince and Princess, dressed all in black as they continue to observe the royal mourning period which lasts until Monday, were greeted by a small crowd of well-wishers upon their arrival outside the hall. William and Kate aren't the only royals heading back to work today. Princess Anne, 72, has stepped out at Portsmouth Naval Base, where she shook hands with Royal Navy personnel who took part in the procession. It is her first engagement since attending her mother's funeral on Monday. The pair have passed on their appreciation to volunteers and staff who worked on the service at St George's Chapel on Monday afternoon. The engagement is one of their first since William became the heir apparent and became known as the Prince of Wales, after the death of his grandmother and the accession of his father, Charles, to become the king. William also inherited the title Duke of Cornwall and is now the Duke of Cornwall and Cambridge. Kate is now known as the Princess of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall and Cambridge. Vice Lord Lieutenant Graham Barker and Windsor Council's lead royal funeral planner introduced the Prince and Princess of Wales to staff and volunteers representing different sectors that supported the crowds that turned up to commemorate the Queen. This included St. John's Ambulance, transport staff, council workers, stewards, infrastructure organizers and logistics teams. Hundreds of thousands of people turned out to watch the funeral of Britain's longest-serving monarch on Monday, packing out streets and public spaces in central London and in Windsor, where she was laid to rest at a chapel in Windsor Castle. A period of national mourning ended on Tuesday, but an extended period of royal mourning for family members remains in place until Monday. On Wednesday, a virtual speech from William was played out to a climate change conference.